Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to your weekly energy update. And this is for November 20th through November 27th. And what a big week we have. Of course, here in the United States and other places in the world, November 24th, we do celebrate Thanksgiving. So gratitude and what we are grateful for. And this week definitely has some great energy coming in for us to be thankful as well. Because on November 23rd, Jupiter, who has been retrograde for quite a while, has now going into its post-shadow. Post-shadow is a period of reflecting on what we learned when Jupiter was having us look inward around the energy of what Jupiter focuses on. It will be in post-shadow until February 16th of next year in 2023. So we can have this gratitude for the blessings that Jupiter is going to be putting upon us, because Jupiter is known as the good luck planet, or the blessing, the expander. And during the retrograde for Jupiter, we can connect with like a deeper introspection, kind of look into what spiritual or philosophical growth and development that we reflected upon during the Jupiter when we were being pointed inward in regards to those things. Now we can review those and look at those. Then also on November 23rd, we're also having a Sagittarius new moon. And Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, so the energies combine so well together. So it is on the 23rd at 15:57 Mountain, or 3:57 p.m. Mountain time. And it is a perfect time to have our 10 new moon wishes. So we want to do it within 8 hours after the new moon. So after 3:57 p.m., within 8 hours after that. And then that helps emphasize the energy of this new moon. So the wishes are best made during that period of time. And as I have been doing, I like to talk about the Sagittarian energy around the new moon, because you can make 10 total new moon wishes with whatever you want, but if you make them around the energy of the new moon zodiac sign, it even expands it even more. So I'm going to pop up a screen here so you can see all this as I review it. And so the Sagittarian energy is about kind of international topics, whatever it may be, if you want to expand internationally, travel, whatever it may be. Also writing and editing and publishing. Along those lines, also teaching and education and learning. And there is about religion and spirituality, church kind of things, like we were talking about. That's what Jupiter really has us focus on. And Sagittarius definitely takes that on. Also, the Sagittarian energy is about optimism and solutions, expansive viewpoints. And it is all this truth-seeking. They are very much after freedom and adventure, but it can also go over into dealing with legal matters, what we consider morality and our conscience. And there's also the awareness of being overstimulated and attention, getting attention. And we can have a little bit of carelessness because of that. There's also about commitments and having too much of something. And as I mentioned, the good luck comes in with all of this too, as well as a little bit of maybe condescension and self-righteousness. Also physical movement, talking, and verbal processing, and also getting out into nature. There is this energy of saying yes and maybe trying to fix things before we're tuning into them. As far as the body, Sagittarian energy rolls over the hips, the sciatic nerve, thighs, and liver. So I know that's a lot, but that is all this energy that we have access to during this new moon. So if you have new moon wishes around that, then make sure to do that and make it in a form of gratitude. Not just because of Thanksgiving and all that, but the new moon, when you have an approach of thank you for, and then putting your wish around one of those subjects, then it's even more powerful. So I love this for us. We are going to pull cards, of course, for each individual zodiac sign. And with all this energy of Jupiter and Sagittarius, we're going to be asking, what higher truth can we reflect on during this Jupiter post-shadow all the way until February 16th of next year? So we're going to jump into your sign reading right now. All right, Aries, this is your weekly energy update, and we're going to start off by pulling a card here from the Spirit Animal Oracle. And any of the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box of the video below in case any catch your eye and you want them for yourself. You know where you can pick those up. So let's take a look here and see what truth you can reflect on during this post-shadow. So for our Aries, what truth? All right, that will be the one right here. And you have the koi fish spirit. There is always enough. Oh my God, I love koi. Used to have a huge pond with koi that got to be so big. Oh my goodness. All right, so card 36. Let's take a look here. So the koi fish who grows big within a small pond reminds us that within each of us is the potential for prosperity. The law of abundance ensures that prosperity is our natural state. So regardless of temporary outer conditions, you can call in prosperity and magnetically attract the opportunities and abundance you need. The message of koi fish spirit is to begin to generate wealth within with deliberate intention, no matter how small your pond may seem, and appreciate abundance wherever you see it. Outer conditions will come to reflect your inner prosperity, so begin to become the self who's comfortable with wealth in all forms. Even if at the moment it feels as if riches are not yours, they soon will be. Start to envision the plenty that Spirit wants you to experience, knowing that the moment you begin to commit to conscious and deliberate co-creating, Spirit will joyfully start bringing you what you need. You have so much to offer and so much of value to express to the world. And in your little pond, there is much you can create and much you can attract. Do not underestimate what you have and who you are, for koi fish spirit wants you to know that you are exquisite, loved, and deeply cherished. Trust that outer conditions are changing to reflect that truth. Wow, I love it. So definitely this truth about your what your true worth is, and discovering it within yourself allows you to start seeing it in the outside world, because you don't see the world as it is, you see the world as you are. And so as you change within, then the outside world changes to match that. Now, these do come with a protection message, which I also want to read in case it resonates. It says, are you feeling a sense of scarcity, afraid that you will not have enough and not be enough to meet the challenges you face? Whatever your outer conditions, they are temporary and reflecting what was set forth in the past. Koi fish spirit is your ally in changing those conditions by transforming your inner beliefs about scarcity and plenty. Perhaps you've suffered a loss or are afraid you soon will, or you have been scraping by and feeling there are simply no opportunities available for you to better your circumstances. Koi fish asks you to find prosperity within by connecting to Spirit through spiritual practices. Spirit wants to remind you that your natural state is one of abundance. Remember all that you have to offer so that you can generate your own opportunities, love relationships, and even more. Even if you feel you have little to give right now, find it within you to give to someone else, even if it's just a few encouraging words, a smile, or a helping hand. Your action will remind you that you have more than it appears, more gifts, more strength, more wisdom, more abundance. As you give to others, your own sense of prosperity grows, and your outer conditions begin to shift in an alchemical reaction. Prosperity and love are yours to receive, experience, and enjoy. Believe it. I like that. So wonderful, wonderful energies. We're also going to pull here from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. See what else they'd like to add. I kind of feel like you might want to listen to all of that one more time. They kind of feel like it's like that was a lot of powerful information about you and your worth. And they're like, maybe rewind and listen to that again. Let it sink in. Let it sink in. Listen to as many times as you need until you really do start to believe it. Okay, what else here? Okay, there we go for our Aries. And you got the Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Yeah, boom. Your fire energy making itself here. Oops. Let's take a look here. See what the Fire Guardian has to say here. So connect with your desires. The sparks could lead to something beautiful. The Fire Guardian represents the angels of fire, and fire is an energy that many people are afraid of, but shouldn't be, which you aren't because you're made out of it. Burning desires can lead to great expansion. So allow the Fire Guardian to help you awaken a wilder side of yourself and burn away any fear or shame that stands between you and your desires. When this card appears, you're reminded that passion is powerful and absolutely encouraged by spirit. And the extended message for this says, you are being guided by your angels to connect with the powerful energy of desire at this time. If you've recently set an intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. If you're in a relationship, this card can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. And of course, passion doesn't necessarily have to be physical or emotional. It also is your energy and wanting to see how you can offer different things to the world and how big you can grow even within your little, what you are perceiving as your little pond. Now we'll also pull here from the Light Seers Tarot and see what else that they would like you to know. All right, so what else? What else for Aries, please? Okay, they do want that one. What else? Okay. So they do want that one over here, this one up here, these two over here. And nope, none of those. Okay. So I'm looking for at least, okay. I was going to say at least two more over here, and we do get that. So, all right. So we have all the cards. Let me just get them lined up here. Since that one revealed itself, we'll leave it revealed. And we will actually start with it. So you do have the Death and the Rebirth card here. So the ending of something old and the beginning of something new. Letting go of these old ways of thinking about yourself, of being limited and small, and dimming your light because someone convinced you that you were unworthy, right? So this is this transformation. This is this change that's coming in here, allowing you to feel the growth and feel the expansion that you can ignite into your life. Yeah, because you have the Queen of Wands, fire! So more fire. And she's such a powerful being, one of the powerful cards, because you can see here, she holds in her hand here her energy, and she has the Ace of Wands up here, which allows her to super focus her energy in amazing ways, and she makes things happen. She really super points what she wants to do, this fire energy, and then progress happens. It expands. And the black cat in her lap here does represent her connection to the spirit world, because not only does she rule over fire, all queens are given a portion of water. So she has a half water, half fire. And that water allows her to connect to the spiritual realm and have such a beautiful relationship, a trusting relationship, so that when she does reach a fork in a road or a block and she needs to turn left or right or decide which path to take, all she does is dial up spirit, connects with them and says, which is for my highest experience, left or right? And they go, take a right. And so she has developed that relationship. She takes a right. So she's able to move fast and forward because she trusts that gut and that intuition. Yeah, then you have the King of Pentacles, which is a beautiful card of security and safety and wholeness and completeness in the outside world. And the King of Pentacles has this wonderful wisdom about looking inward for their wholeness and their completeness and the definition of their worth. So rather than looking to the outside world for those things, which is very unstable, they look inward and upward for something that is very stable. Because outside of us, we have relationships, situations, or things, and all those are unstable, right? Situations never stay the same. Things break down, deteriorate, blow up, etc. And relationships, people change or they pass away. So the king learns that when he looked to find his worth by the outside world, he felt very unstable. But when he turned inward and upward and he found the foundation of his worth, which is the unconditional love of the higher realms, the creator of all things, they found that it was without condition, nothing you can do to lose it, and it was eternal, everlasting, never ending. So that became the foundation of their worth. And I feel like with you doing that, with this experience, you allow yourself to let go of the restrictions that you had before about moving forward and dimming your light, and now you shine bright and you're able to grow bigger in your pond and even move forward, leap into even larger ponds. So I like it. And then you have the Queen of Swords. So another queen. This queen balances both thought and heart. You can see how the heart is trapped, but the queen knows it's important to let that heart out and not make decisions strictly from the mind. So, both of these have that intuition in there, trusting the gut, trusting the heart in the decisions that you make and you move forward. Because when you make decisions strictly from your mind, it's pretty boring. Your heart isn't excited because it wasn't brought into the equation. So you're doing something that makes in your mind sense because it was supposed to, it was a should or a need to or a have to or a must. And so now you wake up going, I got to go to work, or I got to do this, or whatever it may be, instead of waking up so excited because your heart had a part in making the decision about what you wanted your focus to be, whether it's relationship or job or whatever. Wow. So you got a queen, and a king. So definitely divine masculine, divine feminine energy coming in here. And the King of Cups is almost like a counterpart to the Queen of Swords, because she rules over air, but she's given a portion of water. The king rules over water, but all the kings are given a portion of air. So balancing of heart and mind is very important on these decisions that you're making as you go forward. Yeah, and you have the Emperor. So more royalty, my goodness. So the Emperor is like the ruler over the kings. And this is about taking charge of your life and finding that stability. Again, this balancing of things. You really have this stable energy that comes in, but this is you taking charge over your life rather than letting other people define who you are. Someone can come up to you and go, okay, you're supposed to work in this stable, flinging horse crap every day. And you're like, okay, I guess so. That's what they're telling me I'm assigned to do. Well, that's what we do when we're growing up, right? We take on what everyone tells us who we're supposed to be and should be and need to be, have to be, must be, and we continue letting them do it all our lives until we have had enough. And the royalty steps in here. You got the king and the queen and the king and the queen and the emperor. So very much taking charge of your life. A lot of individuals in your life too that you're dealing with and balancing your energies out around them. I kind of feel like there's been a lot of strong people in your life that have made you dim your light because they are so overconfident and maybe even bullied and pressured you. But this is this wonderful awareness that comes in here. So I do love this for you here with this awareness of this power coming in. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is about new opportunities opening up in the outside world, which makes total sense here because you are so ready to move forward in your life because of this fire, because of this awareness, because of this power that comes in. So what a perfect ending, showing that there's this, you're seeing your worth in a different relation to the outside world, and you are also seeing these new opportunities open up because of it as well. So what a wonderful truths that are coming in here for you, Aries, and I'm excited to see where you apply this and what bigger pond. You're going to outgrow your pond. You're going to have to jump into a bigger one. So absolutely love this. So that's what they have for you right now, and many blessings to you, Aries. And if you're looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these videos, I put out several different kinds throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and get notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then also by clicking that subscribe button, you're given access to the notification bell. When you go in there is an option for all. And if you select that, two things happen. One, you'll be notified, of course, as soon as new videos come out on this channel. And two, you also will be notified when I go live to provide free readings on YouTube. Currently, I go live every night, and I also go live on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday mornings. So if you haven't stopped by to say hello and check it out, I'd love to see you. Also, doing those things helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways, because when you like or you share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so happy it wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box of the video below. All right, beautiful people, as you go throughout this next adventure in your life, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. So I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. But in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.